I felt I needed to be clear on the kind of content that you're going to get here. If you are following me for educational purposes, in the sense of teaching you about the Lord, teaching you about doctrine, teaching you about the way other people have laid rules down and how they're telling you to practice and what's been written in books, then I may not be the person for you. There are already a ton of people out there doing this. They're all over the place. I can give you resources, and I will from time to time be sharing different resources, but that's not what I'm doing here. I spent decades doing that, doing all the research and looking at different cultures, different spiritualities, different doctrines of people. I researched information and everything I could get my hands on. But there comes a time when the research isn't where we are. We've done that, we've gained that knowledge, and it's all about personal experience. It's about what we do with that information, that knowledge that we've gathered, and turning it into a place of wisdom. That's where I am. I'm at a place of personal wisdom. I am going to be sharing, and really only sharing, my own journey, my personal bonds with my deities, my personal communications with those deity guides, spirits, ancestors. The magic they're showing me, the messages they're giving me, how I'm moving through, how I build my own practice. These are the things that you're going to find here. Like I said, I'm not here to teach you what other people are saying and what as a collective we decide to agree upon. There are many out there already doing that. I'm not following a tradition, I'm following my own path. And there are going to be things along the way that you're going to see me say or see me work on or whatever, and you're going to not agree. You're going to be like, that doesn't vibe with me, or I see that differently. That's awesome. Do that. Because I'm not here to teach you how to do something. I'm not here to give you a way and say it's the only way to do it. This is how you have to do it. That's dumb to me. That's not our journey. That's not a personal journey. That's a community journey, which is very, very different. And our journey isn't about the destination. It's not about getting to a certain point. We are learning along our journey, and we are changing, and we are transforming. That is the point. We explore by learning and researching and gathering information and listening to others. Then we experiment for ourselves to find out what works, what doesn't work, and that's very personal. What works for me is not always going to be what's going to work for you. And to be honest, this kind of content is what I want to be watching in others. That authentic, honest content where we're not just giving regurgitated information, but where we're sharing our own personal theories, our thoughts, our experiences. Because that, I think, is where truth lies. And sure, people are going to say, oh, no, UPG. Please, everything, every tradition, every written thing started with UPG. So let's stop acting like it doesn't have a place. It may not have a place in the larger community as becoming a doctrine, which it shouldn't, but it has a place in community. It does have a place in us sharing together and what those experiences look like, what those messages look like, because each of us are getting what we need for ourselves, but it can also inspire and help other people learn along theirs, give them ideas, things to experiment with. So that's what I'm doing here. That's the kind of content and content creators I want to be following and hearing from. So yeah, I just thought this was needed to make so you understood what kind of content you're consuming. And to know that I'm not here teaching you lore and community standards. I'm only sharing my own personal experiences, my own personal craft, my own personal journey. And the hope is that it inspires others to try new things, to go outside the boxes, to stop boxing ourselves, and not be afraid to talk about things when they don't fit into the larger collective narrative. And if you're one of those content creators that are out there putting out your own personal experiences and showing your way of doing things, please put yourself in the comments so I can find you. Have a great day.